going live. It says you're live.
I'm going to look on my phone to see if that's the case.
See if it's the case. See if I had a email notification.
I see us.
Our next giveaway is going to be a sander.
But when is the giveaway? Weren't we giving away a 410?
We're giving away a 410 that the winner is going to be announced tonight. So the app that we use, gleam.io, picks the winner. And so
there's quite a few people that applied.
Quite a few, which is a good thing, I guess. I mean, a bad thing for you because that means more chances for everybody else to win and not you. But to, get the we want a lot of people to enter. So, but we're giving away an EcoSand full sanding kit this next month. So, and what does that include? The sander,
it
obviously.
Includes this, and they have different speeds. That's what I heard you telling a guy today. They have different speeds, and you like to go really fast, huh?
Okay, but obviously that's a feature that comes on the sander. What does the kit include?
But they have to go to our store to see.
It's a full-blown kit, and how much is it worth?
A lot.
A lot of money.
Like over $600, and I need to take one out of inventory because we're giving one away.
Because we're going to give one away
from the store.
So how do you enter?
That's a great question. So we don't have it up yet, but we're saying at the end of this month, we're going to give away a sanding kit. And just like you had to do things to have an opportunity to win the 410, which we're giving away tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's going to be the same, right?
It's going to be the same thing. It's just, it's very simple. You just go get on your computer, do a couple things, and you have a chance of winning. So I think you can do get 9 entries to win the sprayer, 9 different things you can do. And obviously the more you do, the more chances you have of being selected by the app. So what else are you going to give away tonight? I heard
we're going to give away a couple gift cards to our store, $50 gift cards to our store.
Remember that? Remember they would
2 and 2?
Who would say 2 and 2?
I used to watch that all the time. That was the beginning
of
his name? The dating game. It was the 2 and 2.
So we'll be back in 2 and 2. So it was 2 minutes, 2 seconds, the commercials.
Yes.
So that's how you knew exactly how long the commercials.
So Tristan's with us. He said, quick question. I'm spraying new built-in homes, and I'm curious what's the best spray tip to use on smooth drywall sand for drywall.
So he's probably
spraying
probably a level 5 finish, a smooth wall finish. The Titan HEA tips for any type of smooth wall, because the last thing you want is like hard edges or fingering on your walls. So the Titan HEA tips are the only tips that have a feathered edge. So I would recommend probably if I was shooting the walls, I'd be shooting them with a 619 HEA tip. So that's my recommendation.
We have
the feed's going crazy.
But I want to read this. Michael Keenan says, "Sup, man? Watching you from deployment over in Eastern Europe. So our prayers are with you. I know a lot of crazy stuff's going on in the world right now, and so thank you for serving. And our prayers are that this ends quickly."
We really appreciate anybody in the military. We are thankful for your service. So, thanks a lot. And once again, our prayers are with you over there. So
Derwin said, "So grateful for you. Everything you have shown really works for me. I have to purchase more t-shirts."
Well, that would be nice.
So why don't we do our first gift card to him?
Gift card. There you go. So that was fast.
Derwin, so can you say his name? My eyes are not
You're going to put me on the spot?
Yeah, to see if your eyes are better than mine.
Golston?
Yes.
Derwin Golston?
You win a $50 gift card, but this is the caveat. You have to let us know and give us your email. And how can they let us know?
So you just go to paintlifesupply.com, and that's the store owned and operated by us, operated by Lisa and my 2 daughters. So go there. There's a little chat icon at the bottom right-hand corner. And just click on that, and that's how you chat with us. Let us know what you want, and then give us your email address, and we're going to get you the gift card. And then you'll be able to just shop the store for whatever you want. So I
saw that we have a good friend, Brian Barbosio, is with us. So we want to say hi.
I'm sure Brian probably would like it if you said his name right.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Brian.
How about Barrocio?
Barrocio. So today the mailman asked what our daughter's last name was, and I had to stop and I had to like think about it, and hopefully I said it right. So I tried. But Brian just had a little baby girl. So Brian, I actually texted you and I said I wanted to see a picture, and I never got a reply back. So I want a little bit of information about your baby girl. So let us know.
Congrats,
Thank you for
Brian.
being with us.
He's on Instagram, and I think it's Fine Wood Finishers. I hope that's correct. And if you want to see some killer furniture restoration that he does, he's the master. So some pretty cool furniture stuff. There was some cabinet stuff he posted recently, pinstriping cabinets. Absolutely amazing. So go check him out on Instagram.
So if you are just joining us, we had a giveaway because we do feel like there's a lot of not good stuff going on in the world, and we're busy working, and so we thought we want to start doing some giveaways on our store. So tonight we're going to give away a 410. Next month we're going to give away
an Ecosan 3x4 sander.
It doesn't have this hose, but you can tell Chris uses his.
Yeah, so this is mine. You're not going to get mine. So somebody told me I should give away one and actually sign it. But we're going to give you the Ecosan sanding kit. Comes with a tool bag, comes with a whole set of abrasives. It comes with a pad saver. It comes with I always forget a couple interface pads. So you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to simply win the best cabinet refinishing sander that you can get your hands on. So
somebody just said your world map is missing my country, New Zealand. Shame.
Well, that's not good.
That is a shame.
And that's kind of a shame because I've actually been to New Zealand.
And it's a beautiful country.
And our daughter Brooke has been there, and New Zealand is amazing. And I've got to say the people in New Zealand are amazing. So I was over there. I spent the entire summer wrestling, so on a U.S. team, and it was a fabulous experience. But I got to say, the one thing I took away from it is I lived with a different family every single week, the entire summer. And they're amazing, amazing people. Hospitality is amazing. And everywhere you go, everybody's super nice, kind. And it was an awesome experience. So
we're doing giveaways from our store, paintlifesupply.com. And yesterday we had to cancel an order from New Zealand because the United States Postal Service, because of COVID, is not shipping to a handful of countries still, which is a big bummer.
So come on, New Zealand, open your doors so we can ship to you.
And Australia. So I hopefully people ask, do you ship there? And in the past we always did, but shipping has been an issue last year.
Derwin's already figured out how to get on the store.
Go Derwin.
And message us. I heard a little bleep come across, and he's messaged us. So it actually works.
It actually works. But I think on our last show, I think there was one, because I don't remember who I told, but you have to let us know. And every once in a while, people don't let me know, and then they don't get their gift. So, And he did. So
if you don't claim your gift, guess where it goes? It goes right in my tool van, and and I start using it myself. So that's how I get my tools, is by those people that don't claim their tools when we give them away.
So Brent wants to say, how do you get into the giveaway? So the giveaway for the 410. Those people entered it. So
that's over. It ended yesterday.
But this is going to begin tomorrow or today? Probably tomorrow.
It's as quick as
you gotta sleep at some point.
So here's what happens is I use an app called Gleam.io. That's the website. Gleam.io. It's an app where you put something on to give away, and you create these things for people to do to be able to enter into the giveaway. And then so all these people start entering the giveaway, and it's all managed and handled by this application. And then at the end, when the time runs out, you click this button, and this dial spins, and it randomly selects a winner. So Gleam, if you want to use an app that gives you a lot of capabilities to give away products and stuff like that, it's pretty cool. So I use it to do simple little things like, say, you have to go look at an Instagram photo, and it's amazing. The app, traces you and follows you. And when you complete it, it actually automatically gives you an entry into the whatever the giveaway is, and then you can see and monitor what you've done, what you've completed, and how do you even get involved in that process. I send out newsletters, so I send out at least 5 newsletters with the link and the app that just you click the button and it takes you right there how to enter. I've posted on Facebook at least 4 or 5 times. I posted on Instagram. I posted on our stores. So you're just gonna have to get on our social media. Look out for newsletters. Paint Life members. I posted it multiple times in Paint Life members. So there's a lot of different places that the giveaway is posted. You're just gonna have to. The best way to do is just become a member of our newsletter and then get the newsletter, and it's going to be right in the newsletter multiple times. If you spam my newsletter, hey, you won't get it, and then guess what, you can't enter to win.
Well, and we are owed to do a live show for Paint Life members and some giveaways there, so hopefully in the next week we can get that going. But John Fitzpatrick said, good day from Sydney, Australia. I like your opinion on electric spray gun versus small compressor and gun with pot. It's one of a job of a coffee tabletop, 1 drawer study desk, and 1 draw bedside table. So it's not like small projects.
Yeah, and so I mean, you know, a compressor with a pot is going to get the job done. So I mean, one thing nice about, you know, these all-in-one units, like Apollo makes this all-in-one unit that has the compressor, that has the remote pot. It's all right there in you. You can pick it up and walk away with it versus having a 20 gallon.
It doesn't sound good, like if you're stealing.
You know, because it's interesting. So I'll go way back to
back in the day.
Back in the day when I had owned Troy's Toys and Woodworks. I started a little toy business when I was around 12 years old, making toys.
Should I go get the car?
It was sitting right here.
No, it was sitting in the kitchen.
It was sitting in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the original toys I made. So
people think he's not artistic painting, but he can paint pretty pictures, but you can make stuff. You're handy.
So
I'll go grab it.
My father had a 20-gallon air compressor. He had a cup gun attached to that. So, you know, you wheel around the 20-gallon air compressor, you have to pick it up, put it in your truck. It's heavy. It's a bulky system. You know, nowadays you get this little tiny compressor, you know, that runs your remote pot onto a turbine system that comes in this like little box like this. That's an Apollo Precision 5 LE. It's so compact, a lot easier to use. The remote pot, you can use 30 feet of hose along with it. You don't have to spray out of a cup because it's attached to the unit. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. It's just when you start paying more money for some of these units that will, some of them will just give you the same results. It just becomes more convenient, more practical to travel from job site to job site. And I know Brian, who is just on here, Barosio, I mean, he has like this big, huge setup that I don't think it's like compact that I think he works out of a shop or something like that. And his setup is really amazing. So some of it is going to depend if you work out of a shop and you're always in the same location. You know, it's probably having just a little compact unit is probably not the best option for you. But like in the repaint industry, like me, every job is at a different job site, and I'm moving from job site to job site. And the Apollo Precision 5 LE was the HVLC system I used. So that was literally, I made that thing.
I would say it's at least 45 years old.
Yeah, so
there's
at least
some layers of dust.
And it's got a few broken parts, but
I thought it was on. Okay, it goes on the side. What? Something used to go there.
Nothing went there, but it's missing a thing here, and then it's missing like the thing here. So my daughter,
you have a race car.
It's
you wanted a fast car. There you go.
So I was, like 45 years ago or so, I made that.
That's old.
My daughter dug it out and asked me to fix it because she's having a baby and she wants her kid to play with it. So
that's sweet.
That's it. So there it is.
So
I actually can make a toy. Well, I maybe not anymore.
Yes, you can.
But I did when I was young. So
stay tuned. We're gonna do our giveaway of our Titan 440. And we're going to do another gift card giveaway. But this is...
so people are... Michael Keenan's messaged us. I think you gave him something away, did you?
No.
No?
Maybe I can think about it. But what I was going to say, if you are in the Columbus, Ohio area.
Where are we headed? Tomorrow. So this is
Columbus,
pretty exciting.
Ohio.
We're heading to Columbus, Ohio. And if anybody can guess, the first person that can guess why I'm going to Columbus, Ohio tomorrow, we'll give you a gift card.
I'm trying to think if I'm going to learn about Columbus, Christopher Columbus, if that's why it's named that.
Really? You think it was named that because of him?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll find out. I've never been there.
So you can start scrolling and see the first person to guess why I'm going.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I was all excited to talk about it, and now I made it so I can't talk about it. So
yeah.
But if anybody has any questions, you see Pine Wood Derby.
Remember the Nuanas? They made little cars, but those are kids.
I made cars with my daughter for the Pinewood Derby multiple times.
You did.
I never won. My daughter never won.
It's really the dads.
I tried to fix it so she would win, and we didn't come close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other fathers did.
Somebody says congrats. Ryan says congrats on being a grandparent. We're super excited. First grandchild, so it's going to be amazing.
April. Yeah, we're really excited. So
Evan Bright, Wooster, Centurion, Paint Convention, none of those.
So keep guessing because there's a $50 gift
up for grabs.
$50 gift card up for grabs.
Best cutting brush, pretty clear cut, hands down. So that just brings up a topic. What is the best cutting brush?
Did you hear Rogue?
I just made a video. What was that?
Did you know that Rogue has a headquarters there? I didn't know that. Maybe they don't. I don't know. CrossFit competition.
Well, so CrossFit Challenge.
Blake Hawkins.
Rogue headquarters visit. No, I wish I could go.
Blake Hawkins is the winner.
So what Blake guessed?
He said,
I see it coming up.
Arnold Sport Festival and Fitness Weekend.
So we are heading to the Arnold Classic.
So Blake Hawkins just got $50.
All you bodybuilders out there, I used to compete in bodybuilding back when I was young. And so this is kind of exciting, but
that's not where we're going.
That's not why we're actually going to the Arnold Classic Fitness Festival. But our daughter McKenna, the one that runs the store that helps ship out your products, she's competing at the Arnold Classic, but not in the bodybuilding. She's competing in weightlifting at the Arnold Classic. So we're all excited. The Arnold Classic, the weightlifting, is part of the AO series to get to the AO finals. Like the American.
I feel like when you say AO, you're supposed to go AO, like a singing. But Blake Hawkins, how does he get his $50 gift card?
Go to paintlifesupply.com, and at the bottom right, there's the little chat icon. Hit that and message us with what you want and how you get it. So we'll
email you the gift card.
And part of why we brought this up is we're going to be there.
That's why.
For like a week. So if you want to come hang out with us, let us know if you're going to be at the Arnold Classic.
Because we would bring some like fitness for painters, because that's like a huge part of your platform.
That's fitness for painters. I mean, the Arnold Classic. You can't get more fitness than that.
They do powerlifting, they do strongman, they do jiu-jitsu, they do CrossFit, they do we've never been, but we're going for our daughter. But I think that's a big part of your life. And,
our goal is to see the CrossFit competition. Then we want to see some of the strongman competition. Obviously, I want to see the freak bodybuilders. I did that when I was younger. So it's going to kind of be cool to see, back in my day, if anybody has ever heard of Dorian Yates, I actually
he was a giant.
Met him backstage at one of the competitions I was competing at. He was the guest poser. So I wanted to see, he was a freak then, but how does he compare to the freaks of today? And I don't say freaks in a bad way. I mean,
they just are so big. It's not normal.
Just freaky huge, man. So
Salvador says, let me get a shout out. I've been busy, and work credited to the man himself, Chris Berry. So I guess he's thanking you. So
thank
Salvador,
you very much.
How do you say his last name?
You're putting me on the spot again?
It's better than me because I'm not. I didn't do good in pronunciations. Yes.
Argueda?
Yes.
Is my accent good? Argueda?
So I think we should give one more gift card out to him. So let's do it to Salvador. Salvador, Arguida, tell him how he could get it.
Go to paintlifesupply.com, go down in the right-hand corner to the chat icon, click on that email, and that actually, if you chat, it actually pops up on my phone, like who's messaging me. And that's how you just let us know what you want. We verify it. We're gonna get your email address, and then we'll email you the gift card. So one thing is, like, since you own the store, you have the right to give away as many gift cards as you can. That's what's nice.
Yes.
And
you're
allowed to give away as many sprayers as you want. And you decided that you're going to give away a sprayer last month, and now you're going to give away a sander.
And I think, and then the next month we'll pick something else, but they're not like small dollar item.
We're trying to give away something big every month. If you on our Instagram, so we have multiple Instagrams, Paint Life Supply Co Instagram, that's run by Afton, my daughter, youngest daughter, and she works in the store. She does giveaways there. So you don't have to be here on the live show to win something. Go to Paint Life Supply Co. She's been giving away stuff there. And then she's also been giving away stuff on Paint Life members.
Pupil said, I really appreciate everything you've done for painters. I went from a journeyman to owning my own business. Awesome. The last 7 years.
Amazing.
You've helped me truly create success and offer high living service. Thank you. And this Blues Avenger says, Tritech T4 or Titan 440.
What was that?
Tritech T4 or Titan 440.
So they're, first off, they're both amazing sprayers. So I like them both. I have both of them in my my trailer. So here's one unique thing about Tritech is all made in the USA, and that means a lot to people, even nowadays, even more so. But 100% made in the USA, so all the parts and components. The other two major manufacturers are not made in the USA. So it's kind of like a trivia thing. Here's some kind of trivia. The engineers that engineered Tritech and made Tritech used to work for Titan.
Yeah, some of them.
So they went and started Tritech is kind of like a side thing, hobby thing. Tritech is all metal. I don't think there's any plastic components on it at all, so it can bounce around in your trailer and stuff, hold up really well. A Tritech T4, if you check the specs on it, it's more equivalent to a Titan 540 versus 440.
It's more expensive than a 440.
That's why it's more expensive.
Okay.
A Titan 440 is lightweight, so it's significantly lighter than a T4. A Titan 440, kind of has a long history of being the best small airless sprayers on the market.
And you've had it for a long time to think that's kind of true for you.
One thing I absolutely love the Titan 440 has more bells and whistles. The Tritech, their sprayers across the board are more stripped down. They don't want anything on them that can really break. The one thing on a Titan, that little push ball, that when your lower ball gets stuck, this is an absolutely amazing invention. I don't know if they patented or whatever. You push that little red button, the ball, and it actually pushes the ball. And if your sprayer sits for 2 weeks in water, it will stick and corrode stock. And most guys are accustomed to hitting the face of it with a hammer. And I'll tell you, there was a guy that just recently bought a Tritech T4 from us. They used it 3 times. They brought it back.
Employees. I wasn't the person that bought it.
The employees. I've never seen the face of a sprayer smashed up and banged up any worse than this sprayer I've ever seen. It was almost brand new because the ball being stuck and they were hitting it with a hammer. If you tap it once, twice, really lightly 3 times and it doesn't release the ball, oh my gosh, just pop the clip, release it, stick a little screwdriver up there, just touch the ball and it'll release the ball. It's very simple, easy to do. Don't bang the front, because what happened, they hit it so hard, the metal cover that covers the motor, it actually broke the screws where it mounts, screws it, and so the metal cover came loose too. So don't do that. So that's one of the bells and whistles a Titan 440 has on it. Titan 440 actually has a reservoir you can fill up that houses your throat seal or your your piston lube. And so you don't have to carry it around or have it with you. And then you just push this little button and it releases the piston lube in there. That's, and it has an oversized manifold filter. So, I mean, and there's more bells and whistles, but they both have their, good and bad. But I'll tell you, the Titan 440, I've been using them for over 25 years. Just amazing sprayers.
Somebody wants to know, what's the best temperature to spray doors and cabinets in?
If I had the most ideal temperature, I would want to spray it probably around 75 degrees.
And so is humidity an issue?
Humidity is a major issue. So the humidity is going to significantly slow down dry time. The paints don't hang well with high humidity. Your stack times decrease, dry times decrease, sand times decrease. Humidity is not good, but I would want like 75 degrees with like zero humidity is what I'd want. I'd be using a 2K poly, and with those temperatures, then you're going to be able to sand, respray, stack super fast. So
somebody wants to know, what's your favorite ladder?
I gotta say, I used to like the extend climb ladder.
Those have their place.
They have their place. They're very limited. I think they're absolutely killer ladders. But I got to go tour the Little Giant ladder factory. And before that, I'd never even used the Little Giant because I always looked at them and I saw them on these infomercials. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like, I mean, is this ladder going to start vacuuming your house too? And so I was thought just like, this is just so complicated. Ladders shouldn't be this complicated. And I went to the factory and I was like baffled how many different ladders they have.
Little Giant?
Yeah, it was crazy. They have, ladder after ladder after ladder, all these different styles of ladders, but they have a couple of them that for painters are absolutely amazing.
So you can share what those are, but one thing I liked about them is they don't say they're a ladder company. They say they're a safety company, because they realize how many people fall and get hurt on ladders. So their goal is to make them as safe as they can.
Yeah. So I'm like, I have a whole bunch of their ladders, but when you ask me like, well, which one and what model, I'm not even that familiar with them. I think it's an aluminum one, and it'll flip open to like an extension ladder. It'll make an A-frame ladder that goes up and down. I think it's called the Mighty Light, I think is what it's called.
So is that in our front? Did I just see it?
It is. It's sitting out. We were using it I've used it for a lot of things. So in one of the reasons, this is a key reason why I really like their ladders now, is I operate out of a 6x8 trailer. Yeah. Very limited on size. I can't put a 24-foot ladder inside my trailer. But their ladders you can, and they got ladders that will extend up that high that I can actually put inside my trailer. And some of them are super dang light. So I do have I don't know what is the one Mondo Gorilla one that's like I don't even know. I mean, they have these weird names, but I mean, I got some videos that have them and stuff that show them. But if you've never messed around with they used to always, when you would hear of Little Giant, you're always thinking of do-it-yourselfer. These are
in all the DIY store.
They're not. They actually make professional quality ladders. And if you get yourself a hold of one, and they don't pay me to say nothing. I like their stuff, so I don't even know much about all the models and stuff, but I think it's the Mighty Light.
So Andy Paul said, I buy all my paint stuff from you guys, love the corner roller, and I'm just a homeowner. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's we really appreciate your business. It said, can something like your Swiss exit whip be used for exterior siding of a house?
So to spray, yeah. So the Exit Flex whip, I use it on all my sprayers from 440 all the way up to an 1140, a Graco 695, Tritech T9, T4. I use it on all of them, and I use it for all my interior paints, exterior paints. I use it to, depending on what hose I'm using, to spray cabinet finishes, and I use it for everything. So there's nothing I haven't been able to spray out of it.
Okay, but you haven't tried like elastomeric, really, really thick stuff.
I have used elastomeric through it.
Through it?
I have. So we've sprayed a lot of elastomeric through it. I know somebody was trying to use a Graco X 17, I think, which those X models, you buy them at Home Depot, they're just do-it-yourself cheap.
They're not strong
junk
enough.
Spray. Their pumps aren't just strong enough to start pumping stuff through a smaller diameter hose. So if you're using those kind of little tiny sprayers and adding multiple lengths of hose, you might run into an issue.
Okay, so somebody wants to know what should you use Aqua Coat on cherry? I can't decide on the current project.
So you can use Aqua Coat on anything. So
is cherry a grainy wood?
It's not a grainy wood. So I mean, it's really, I mean, you can start off by skimming, a coat of Aqua Coat over it. Now, if you're doing a guitar or a tabletop, people that are doing these ultra smooth, glassy finishes are going to start off with Aqua Coat to begin with, and then
would you use it on cherry cabinets?
I would not use it on cherry cabinets. I use Aqua Coat only on oak.
Okay. So somebody wants to know Graco Titan. And then somebody's like, well, why do you like Titan better than Graco?
Well, first, I never said I like Titan better than Graco. So a lot of this comes down to what's your favorite color. I mean, is your favorite color blue or red? I mean, some people bleed blue, some people bleed red. Now, I have a Graco 395. They're finished. I think it's the Finish Pro. So air assisted airless. I have a Graco 695. I have a Graco 395. I have a Graco X7. I think I got an X17.
So you have a lot of sprayers, but
I have a Titan 740, 1140. I've got like 5 440s. I got a 410. I've got an ED65.
Okay.
I got
okay, that's enough.
So really, this is kind of, I think, when Graco makes a really great large sprayer. So their 695 is super dialed in. I think Titan makes killer small pumps. I mean, they got their Titan 410 and 440 really dialed in. I think I really like Tritec's T4. I think that's a really cool pump too for a small pump. When it comes to a large pump, if you like really stripped down, you don't want electrical components. You want very, very little electrical, but something built solid as a rock, all metal construction, made in the USA. The Tritec T9 is amazing.
But I think for us, because we sell Titan, so people think, and your first sprayer was a Titan and you used it in a lot of videos because that's what you were using. But I think, we started the store just to make the tools available that you use in your van. And we became Titan dealers, and we would become Graco dealers, but it just takes time and effort to work out that relationship. So, we're Tritec dealers, we're Apollo dealers. So, we sell some different brushes. You like Premier, but people like Wooster and different ones. So our store is making tools available for you guys.
Yeah, we sell Wooster. I think Wooster and Premier are the two best brushes on the market. I think Corona is going to be in the top 3. I think like when you start to get outside of those 3, brush companies, I think everybody else is just kind of like second best, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So take it for what it's worth.
So George wanted to know, he's interested in the cabinet painting system as far as painting and drying racks. We take the doors and drawers to our shop. We have a paint booth. Is your setup available now?
So the paint booth setup is available, and
where at?
At Paint Life Supply Co. It's available there, and those are like the paint line products. Man, you got to get them all you can. they run out of stock all the time. They're just super hot items. The hanging spray system is a super hot item. The drying racks are hot items. So if you're ever in the market for one and you need one right away, you better jump on it right away before they're out of stock. There's all these supply chain issues. And so far, probably over the last 6 months, they've done really well keeping stuff in stock, which is really good. But Paint Line, owned by Kyle Robinson, is absolute amazing company, and they make super amazing products that are going to make you a ton of money in the cabinet painting industry.
So we are going to Columbus, Ohio. So make sure, and if you're if you are in that area and want to meet us, we'll bring some shirts and some swag with us. But if you don't, then we won't have it with us.
Yeah, so we leave tomorrow, 7:00 in the morning, come home around, I don't know, who knows. But if we're not going to take shirts unless we know we're going to, and then we need to know your size. So we're not going to pack a whole lot of shirts around, unless we know some people are going to be there. If you're going to be at the Arnold Classic, man, hit us up, because we do like this Fitness for Painters series now, and you're seeing it every Friday on our Instagram and stuff like that. We're going to try to shoot some content, there at the Arnold Classic, and to put on, our Fitness for Painters series. So
I do CrossFit, and it looks way different from me doing it than you. But it's longevity and quality of life, and that's where just moving will give you that longevity and quality of life.
You're a badass little CrossFitter.
I'm not.
You are, though.
I'm not, but I want, when my little grandbaby comes, I want to be able to do things with him. I want to go snowboarding,
sling him around and stuff.
No, but so that's where, I think for you, you're passionate about whatever you do, and fitness has been something you've done your life. Painting is what you've done your life. And so, we're just kind of combining it a little bit more because that's how we spend our time.
Yeah.
But we are going to be giving away a Titan 410. Somebody is going to win this on Gleam. That was a random searching name thing. And I think we have their email. So if they're not on, we'll be able to email them and let them know. Yeah.
Well, so what happens is that the Gleam app, it picks the winner, and then it actually notifies the winner too. It sends out. It actually notifies everybody who won.
Oh.
So if you've entered Gleam through Gleam, the app is supposed to.
That makes my job easy.
Yeah, it's supposed to notify everybody who the winner was.
That's good, because it costs for that little thing.
We pay a bunch of money for that app.
Yeah.
So I've never entered to win, so I've never seen it come back. So.
So if you didn't enter, then you don't have a chance to win. But this bad boy, giveaway. Not this one, but it's going to be a new one.
So this is the giveaway for March, a new Ecosand sanding kit. The full sanding kit.
The bag.
It's over $600. That's going to be the next giveaway that we're doing.
$615 or $625
next month. So if you want to win that bad boy, then stay tuned.
Yeah, it's in the $6s, and then you got shipping is expensive. So if you win it, we'll ship it free too.
Right.
We won't say, you have to pay for shipping.
So got some more questions for us? We got some people saying prayers out for the people in UK. Yeah. Absolutely, for everybody over there. Yeah. There's people going to help them out and stuff. So,
we're told to pray for our leaders, and you want good leaders because they direct countries, and
you want good decision makers, and then anybody that loses a loved one, that's a major tragedy. And,
so hopefully we're just here to encourage you to, keep doing what's in your power, because that's what we're supposed to do, whatever's in our power to pursue peace, and whatever's in our power. That's what I was just reading in Ephesians. We're told to work. Mm-hmm. So
somebody said
work is good.
Somebody on, Arden Around with Mindy said they sent me a DM on Facebook a couple days ago with a YouTube question. So I'm going to say, I'm sure most people don't understand,
Or maybe
we've get maybe some people do like 1,000 questions and comments a day
across everything.
Yeah, because we have we have multiple Instagrams, we have multiple Facebooks, we have YouTube, we have our store, so we're getting flooded with questions and comments or questions on all those platforms, and we try to handle them. All I can say is if you didn't get your question answered, ask it again on another platform.
Join Paint Life members.
Oh, that's good. You're right.
I saw Ron on here. I saw Ellen on here. They are amazing moderators, and I look forward to catching up with you, Ron. He's in Canada, and things have been tough there. And so he's an amazing moderator who cares. And so ask to join Paint Life members. And if you have any questions, that is the platform. There's over 10,000 painters there. And the whole goal of making that platform was to make a safe space where you could ask questions and get help from painters around the world. And so, we have these amazing moderators that are giving of their time to try and make it a safe environment and to support painters. So shout out to Alan and Ron and XC Painter and
Jason.
Yeah, that's Jason. And then Protal Edward Painter. Protal Painting, Edward Jones. Yes. So there are amazing moderators. So I thank you guys. Sometimes I think we're busy and we don't let you know how much we appreciate you, but we do because we can't do everything.
So Corey is asking, what's a paintbrush? 4 times now. I mean, a paintbrush is something that
he's just kidding.
Takes paint out of a paint can and applies it to a wall or trim.
It's a brush that brushes paint. I'm sticking with it.
You're sticking with it. Do you still use any oil-based products? I try to stay away from anything chemical-based if I can. So I just the chemicals themselves, just the sound of it, the smell of it, it all just doesn't sound good to me. Environmental regulations are eliminating most of the products. Cleanup is difficult. Odors are strong. Water-based technology is so far advanced that majority of products are better in water-based than anything else. I mean, not all, but quite a bit. So it's very rare that I use anything other than the water-based.
Somebody said, do you have any opinion on the Titan ED 655? Seems like a very popular sprayer. Like we just got a few in and I think we have one left right now, but this seems like an affordable sprayer.
Yes, I have an opinion on everything, but
okay. But I'm just, somebody asked, and so
So the little ED sprayers are pretty amazing. They're a lot of guys that spray lacquers or spray expensive products because it's loaded out of a hopper, so it doesn't take as much product to load up.
Does it hop away?
I guess it could. There is some people complaining that they vibrate, a lot. So if you're spraying expensive coatings, they they take less to load up. The guys that use them a lot say they clean up a lot faster. There's a time and place for everything. The guys that use them absolutely love them. And so when you first look at the thing, you just go, oh my gosh, that's a little toy. But it's actually, here's something that you may not know. An ED65 is a diaphragm pump. So it's not a piston pump. And so if you don't know the difference, I get into a full-blown discussion about it, but they don't have like an internal moving piston. Going to need to be repacked and replaced, blah, blah, blah.
So we have like questions popping out over. So I'm going to pick 2 more.
All right.
And then we're going to do the giveaway. Does the inspection light come ready to plug in? You sell an inspection light.
So it does it. Well, no, so it comes, and I have a video because it comes with it comes with a transformer, and then you're going to have to put your own into it. So I have a video because the place that I buy them from, they were originally designed and created to be mounted on machines that sand to inspect light on these large sanding machines.
Because when you first bought it, you were like, "Oh, I can't plug it in."
I got it. I'm like, "What the heck? How do I get this thing
to work?" Then you had to buy another part.
And so, I just went down and bought, because I wanted a certain amount of cord to attach to it. So I just went and bought an extension cord, cut it, and then just wired it. And I showed how I wired it so it wouldn't just have wire nuts. I just wired the two together and then shrink wrapped it with these little shrink wrap things that make it look professional and neat. And so
when they buy one from us, do they have to do that, or is it?
You do have to do that.
So it comes in 2 pieces?
It comes without, a 110 plug.
Okay.
So you have to create your...
Do we give them a 110 plug, or
no?
They have to go buy it?
Yeah, we have the instructions on,
and it says it on the website. So they're not surprised
we have a video.
Okay.
We have a video explaining, how to, make the plug.
Not be surprised like you were.
Well, I mean, if you didn't read the description, you might be surprised.
Yeah.
It's very simple. I mean, anybody will see it, and you're like, and it says right in the instructions, the whole deal.
Somebody says, would you rather have a van, open trailer, or enclosed?
No, that's a good question. I've never had anybody ask me that before. I used to love my huge box trailer because you just drive it around. You can get up in it, walk in it. I used to actually take it to my bike races and have my bike inside and warm up on my trainer inside. It's so huge. You can keep so much stuff in it. I got to say, it's in the wintertime, what do you do with it? Now you got to take everything out of it because it freezes and stuff. My trailer now, I back it into my garage, and it's actually parked inside my garage. So I love that feature that I can keep it out. And in the wintertime, I'm working in the trailer and just making it nicer and doing things with it. And then I have a spray booth in the other side of the garage. And so my trailer's inside the garage and next to the spray booth. So I really like that. And so I think there's some pluses and minuses. It's kind of nice that you can just dump it at a job site and leave with your truck. And so
you're not driving around that big old van. I drove that big old van a couple times.
I mean, it's a huge van. So, and then here's the other big kicker is the van. Not only do you have to buy a vehicle, because the box sitting on the vehicle, you're paying $25,000 for your thing to drive you around. If you already own a truck, a trailer is going to cost you a couple thousand.
Yeah.
And so
the cars have gotten expensive. I'm just saying.
It is amazing what go watch my video, my trailer, what I've packed into that 6x10 trailer and how organized it is and how easy it is to work out of. So
this is our last one.
All right.
I know Lincoln Curtis here in Boise, Idaho, started my own business this summer. Thank you for all your help over the years. So Lincoln, he's when we did our last thing, hi Lincoln, and his girlfriend came in. He sent her in, which was awesome of her.
That's right.
So I hope you guys are doing great, and you won something from our show. So, anyways, it's great seeing you when you come to town. So come visit us sometime. So.
Alan Heskey's on.
Yes. We are going to do the giveaway. How do we do this?
Well, I'm going to pull up Gleam, and then I'm going to just pull up the winner.
And then you'll push a button and everybody will know?
They can't see, unfortunately, no, they won't know instantly, because then I have to push another button announce. You're just going to have to announce the winner.
Okay, I'll announce it.
See, and then
I have my contacts in. Can I read?
Do you?
Ooh.
So
we disappeared.
No. So. Whoa. Okay. So.
Whoa.
We're gonna announce the winner, and see it says this widget's gonna announce the winner in the widget. So I'm gonna do that. But then here's your winner right here. There's his name and
so it says
address.
Action. He visited paintlifesupply.com to win.
So this
details, yes. Where? Oh, that's us. Where we're located. Prize, Paint Life Supply Co.
He's won the Titan 410.
He was entry number 9522. Does that mean anything?
So
did everybody get a number when they entered?
So every time you complete one of the tasks,
you
get an entry. So
He was,
entry number 9,522.
And the winner is Jed Is it Tolner?
Tolner.
Jed Tolner. You won.
Are we supposed to say his email out loud?
No. We don't say his email out loud.
So, yeah,
so
I guess
he won. What did he win?
So he won the Titan 410.
Yay! Woo! Party!
So, and all
party.
This button is supposed to announce with avatars.
So you can figure that out when we close the show.
I'll figure it out.
So Jed, you won the Titan 410.
Not the sander. You're holding the sander.
Yeah, but guess what? The same thing's going to happen with this.
So we're giving a sander.
So stay tuned. If you're on Paint Life members, if you're on your Idaho Painter Facebook page, you post it on everything. Yeah. So it'll tell you how to win this bad boy. And we want to equip you guys with the tools so that you guys have success. These sanders made you a better painter, right?
They did. So
yeah.
I never sanded trim or cabinets until I got a hold of one of those sanders, and now I sand them all. So
yeah.
Enter to win. I mean, Jed, it showed he had 9 entries, so he did 9 things to enter.
Wow.
The more things you do to enter, the more chances you have to win. So
it's called stacking the deck.
Stacking the deck. So
well, thank you. And
I don't know if Jed is on at all, but
and we pray for peace and unity, and you guys have a great night. And work is good. And
work is good.
It is good. I was reading that. The Bible, it says it's good to work.
Yeah.
So you can help others. That's what it says.
So we got some questions answered.
Yep, we do.
Got our announcements done.
Oh, now we got to pack.
So we're packing to
Columbus,
go to Ohio.
Here we come.
DM us if you're going to be in Ohio. So.
And if it's named after Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Or not.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah. Out.
Good night.